Bullying is a pervasive issue as well that affects millions of children worldwide. It's responsibility. It's our duty to create a safe space where children can grow. The first step to preventing bullies is to educate. We must teach our children about the harmful effects of bullying and encourage them to be kind and empathetic towards others. By promoting inclusivity and kindness, we can create a culture where every child feels valued and respected. We must also lead by example. So, demonstrating kindness and compassion in our own interactions with others, remembering that there's somebody watching usually, even if it's not your child. Think about that. Let's work together to create a world where every child can feel safe, supported, and loved. You know? The child in us again.
Crew warrior cold, yeah, your blue waste the cold. But there's no need to fear the reaper, death is just a jolt. Rebirth is in the soul, the flame beneath the coal. Returns like every season, the pain refines the whole. I walk through in the silence, kiss the icy snow. Each flake of memory, a moment I had to let go. Ego died in firelight, identities eclipsed. Now I stand as Reaper's echo with the sovereign script. Don't fear me, I'm not dead, I'm the end of denial. I'm the mirror in the trial, the truth behind the smile. To start to bloom, you gotta prune what doesn't grow. To taste the sun, you gotta face the undertow. Fear not the Reaper, I'm just a reset. Clearing out the fields for the seeds you ain't seen yet. If I come in black, it's cause light's in my chest. Every ending I bring is a sacred breath, It's your sacred breath. I reap the self, they sold me, planted truth instead. Buried expectation with the roses of the dead. No need to fear me, I'm what the silence meant. Not vengeance, but the will to reinvent. I shed their image on me, broke the mask in two. Let go of who I was and made space for what's true. Call it ego death or just divine correction. The sight is my voice, slicing through deception. I am not the ending, I'm the echo of the start. The pain that cuts away what keeps you from your heart. I'm the snowfall on a lie, the blood over the throne. I come to clear the soil so you can build your home. Fear not the Reaper, I'm just a reset. Clearing out the fields for the seeds you ain't seen yet. If I come in black, it's cause light's in my chest. Every ending I bring is a sacred breath. It's your secret time, man. So if you see me coming, don't you run and hide. I'm the sacred cycle, not the end of time. I'm the truth that harvests, the hand that sets you free. The Reaper ain't your enemy, the Reaper's just me.
In realms of ancient lore where echoes resound, every story sings, every heartbeat profound. The shamanic rhythm guides through unseen plight, embracing the shadows, igniting the light. Each step a dance of pure delight, defying chaos, transcending night with the touch so true. You turn noise to song, where tongues become forces, fierce and strong. In shadows aiming to pull you astray, your path shines bright, leading the way through fire of challenge. Liberty's chorus forged opening every closed door. Whispers in the wind, secrets untold, reveal the truth that had been controlled. You're not merely alive, but rewriting the page, turning trials into a strength stage. In the mirror, not just surviving's face, evolution's journey graces this place. United force with spirits free and bold, in search of truths, their stories unfold.
Mystic winds rise, weaving through time. Shamans chant an ancient rhyme. History's tapestry, a mystic sage. Each woven thread, a sacred page. Mystic winds rise, weaving through time. Shamans chant an ancient rhyme. History's tapestry, a mystic sage. Each woven thread, a sacred page.
In the dance of stars, beneath the moon's glow, mysteries unravel, with wisdom they flow. The mage within crafts, destinies rhyme through echoes of past, transcends the confines in dawn's embrace, history's aligning. Magic's question, eternal design, with courage and grace they forge futures near. A mystical journey, crystal clear.
In the heart of the storm where chaos reigns, a mystic stands firm, breaking the chains. Through realms uncharted, with courage they soar, unlocking secrets from the ancient lore. Mystic winds rise, weaving through time. Shamans chant an ancient rhyme. History's tapestry, a mystic sage. Each woven thread, a sacred page. Mystic winds rise, weaving through time. Shamans chant an ancient rhyme. History's tapestry, a mystic sage. Each woven thread, a sacred page.
It started with 1, then I subtracted, gave us a 0. They missed the math behind the pad, but I walked back a hero. The sum of what is met, who is he? An equation made from mystery. Roman numeral, all is IV, and IV is for 1. Flip the Latin script, L is the all, the sun. All for 1, like it's yours on a golf course. But I don't swing for sport, I swing for source. You line up your putts, I line up my sights on the hole you missed when you traded your rights. If there's one number that never lies, it's the all-seeing truth that never dies. Not found in code or system supply, but in the sacred form of the one that isn't I. They say the eye of providence is watching all, but I am the I, I'm the rise from the fall. I'm the 0 you fear, cause it cancels your game. And I'm the one that makes infinity reclaim its name. They taught me math to trap the mind, but I saw through every line they designed. Not common core, I'm cosmic source, the cipher cracked with the sovereign force. I is the one, vertical and still. The I is the all, perception as will. 0's the void, the infinite womb, but 1 is the I that walks out of the tomb. If there's one number that never lies, it's the breath that makes the body stride. The pulse that speaks beyond the sky, the one that isn't I. And
I gotta ask, but first I gotta say,
was I really wrong, or just placed in a broken frame? While the world screamed chaos, I carried the blame. They said, sit still, be silent, know that you are God. But God is motion, not a statue in the yard. I saw war outside and cancer within. Realized the toxins out there reflect what's under my skin. My breath became battle, my silence a scream. I was the antibody in the system's dream. I can't sit still, cause I was made to heal, not to bow to the rock, but to shatter the thought stillness meant peace, like a passive saint. But my spirits are forged, stillness makes me faint. I'm the pulse in the blood, the shift in the tide, the white blood cell in a world trying to hide. So I argue back, not with rage but with grace. Told the mirror this fight is how I take my place. They said I was chaos, I said I'm design. I'm the breath of the cosmos, reclaiming the line. I can't sit still, cause I'm encoded to man. Not to conform, but to purge and transcend. I am the movement that undoes decay. The soul cell dances the sickness away. Sickness away. So if God asked me, why won't you just be still? I'd say because stillness don't cure what movement can't kill. I am that motion, the sovereign spark, an antibody of light in a world gone dark. The missing link, the breath between the beats. The sky turned pink, the mirror started to speak. I cried, not because I broke, because I realized I was never the joke. They called me wrong while I carried the cure, moving through systems they couldn't endure. Said I couldn't sit still, but I was the wave, the motion, the antibody, the soul they couldn't cage. From the special letters to the amethyst sky, I saw ancestors wave as the tears say goodbye. My story starts not with war, but wonder. A single breath before I tore their veil asunder. Now count it up, 2 hands, mother and father, one left, intuition, one right author. I looked in my palms and saw the creation, a child of the source, not a court citation. They label me madness, try to audit my life, but I wrote my own test, turn wrong into right. I am the median line that makes a mountain move. Every scar a signature, every silence a groove. 3 visions, 3 voices, 1 soul that sings. Movement, math, and manifesting kings. I looked to the sky, the pink clouds bloomed, and I knew in that moment I was never doomed. The countdown reversed, now I rise to speak. A sacred cipher encoded into me. Count down with me. 3, for every tear shed in silence. 2, for the truth that outlives the violence. 1, for the soul they thought would bend, but I am the beginning, I am the end. You wanted a number, count on night. You wanted a truth, see through my eye. No longer the victim, I'm the reflection you flee. A mirror that moves and sets a captive free. So when you ask who holds the pen and the gun, remember, I'm not your statistic, I am the one. Count on I as I count for you. The sky turned pink because the soul came through. I am the missing link and I'm standing true. This is the loop and I just broke through.
Yeah, they say the heart leads, but they don't ask where it's been. Mine's been stitched through storms and strings, still I sing. Yeah.
I've heard what they say about the heart. Mine is good, but I'm trying too hard. Think too deep, but they don't think I'm smart. They don't know me, at least I know who I are. They quote the story, but who's playing their part? I wept and wept sovereign strings of guitars. Struck them like lightning, like fire in jars. Rolled a stone like my dad did ours. Fell from the top, but I rise from the start. Brainstorm visions, light in the dark. To deny me now is to tear us apart. Silence is the fight before we speak. We drop words instead of words, let the frequency speak. They don't know me, but I do. I walk through the dark, but I shine like truth. You can count on I, as I count for you. One spark is enough to light the room. Yeah, label stuck like Velcro names. Tried to teach me through invisible chains. Called me too loud, too lost, too strange. But I studied the silence and broke their frames. Told me sit still, but my soul's the flame. I am the antibody inside their game. Not born to behave, I was built to reclaim the song of the sky, the tear of the rain. You fear the reaper, but I walk with grace. Cause rebirth came when I faced my face. From carnage to calm, from fights to faith, I became the verse that time can't erase. Don't clip your wings just to fit their cage. Don't dumb your storm to match their stage. They don't know you, but you do. You are the movement, the mind, the truth. So count on I, and I'll count for you. They don't know me, but I do. I walk through the fire, now I shine like truth. You can count on I, as I count for you. One voice is enough to break them through.
The funniest part, we're so interconnected, it's ridiculous. You can feel someone's anger across a room. You can feel the vibe of a city change during a crisis. Science is out here giving us receipts. 7+ billion conductive brains soaking in the same planetary electromagnetic field. We are literally broadcasting into each other. So when you say that doesn't affect me, I love you. That's cute. Like I might wife that. A red sea of emotion that you've avoided for years. Again, I know where I am coming from. These are lived experiences. These aren't just theologies and philosophies that I'm talking in dictation here. All the grief that you deferred, all the shame that you swallowed, all the rage that you converted into jokes, all the nights that you stayed awake beside someone who already left you emotionally. Again, I know what that feels like. Months before they walk out on the door, walk out the door on you. That's the Red Sea. It's not out there. It's in here.
Words were only words, it's the intent that leaves the message. In vague narration ripples out before you said it. Fears are only fears if you're afraid of thinking. Get it? Look for faults, see flaws, seeking redemption, welcome revelation. Just met it. So admit this, submit it in previous ways they pre-met it. Because now either way, you know that weight it's from the person who said it. I spoke it, is it you get it, then own it, you are that you are me, an army, house of mirrors, reflection. I wanted to figure it out so bad, how did we get here? Who said in what land was stolen it from one man by who land? And if so, how does this end? Actually, where's the devil, the details? I was diving right deep in, then all in an instant was deep in it about freak that I realized without it with the outside, I can see I'm still breathing back. There it is, and it crept back to the top. I did the temp, heard the bubble go pop. Walking on water's what it said. If wise don't speak, but they all taught me through words disturbing my peace. Their words won't wait, but not near as much through the time. Some place sitting in silence, inside violent riots in rage. No one knows of that pain. I spoke up down with my name up, with the flames right up with my shame. Like dousing the gasoline, I'm malice, the thing's just mind game. It seems so familiar, like lies that I made. Right to myself as I would hide behind face, and still to this day, only little has changed. One thing is certain, that I am what I made. I am mindset, a united establishment, proclaiming in a case, breathe past this pace, and expectations, but thick language engaged. Let it be known, but you are that the album and that thought that fast, I'm melting pot, a mixed match here. TikToks went tic-tac, oh man, and so I did, and how it makes them laugh. Rally rides round his radiating now for pay to wait, microwave and distract his mind so hard, enable it, forced in word, the pandemic table, no way, I'm cold, the corpse, my heart is hot, it's on the wall, I falls, they know not I storm, no else, the tangle knots from the bottom, work my way up every rank, so tell the top, now to no man, no X that I'm planning, no planet X, and off a road rally, to the panic, judge not till it was judged, now the courtroom's up and glad it's a flash, and all for real life progress, top out of the con, they set aside, never for last fight, I coincide a conscious mind, captivate a live side, corner the side, I raise a glass, come out the side, I raise the roof from art for eyes, I got a hateful and hurt from mama, double standards, spice, go wrong, but then I'm a little banana, do it my way, choke on the slip, biscuit, who's sex, Sonata. Drop dead, climb up, Fred Astaire, now walk on air, tell me who you, who knew, I mean, like proof, like you and Viola, little tiny drummer man inside, and even seismic hand stuck with this tiny violin, just like the voice inside of Wow, can you pipe down? I'm trying to get some sleep right now. Why do you always gotta get these predators every time I only myself down? Ironic, hell, eclectic, hell, I frame on an etiquette, North or a Celtic spirit, then crossfit, correct her when in a dawn, and I'm in an endorphin, they meditate, scorch, and never lament the reference. I would have been a dollar trench, been a vast, but patch and hell, and half the healing half. I haven't been Bella Hexic, curtains full on the reality stage, playing off like my mind's an overactive guy. Dance on a tightrope of humor and doom, but the darkness blooms like bruise in the room, pretending the ordinary, this man is a spark, a witty match in a cerebral dark park. Every clever line is stabbed in the shadow, making light of the night, setting angles to follow. Here's mine to the sit, jumps up, position, last when I hit the time, quick friction, as Mr. Mingles with solid diction, twice a toast to the paradox on the edge, we skate, weaving tails, we meet the looming cosmic wave.
Unfolded mysteries in the wrinkles of time. This wit ain't a crime. It's prime and it's prime. And I have to mask the voids fast home. In our dark place, the irony takes control. Some call this hits, let's extend the line. Or whether we refrain, dancing through space and time. That's right, I'm just like him. If you don't like it, alright, then just don't deny who I'm fighting. When I lend you a hand, and I'm only implying as reply to your kindness. I saw the system spreadsheet, the price tag they pressed, the 800 feet for a mind put to the test. They discount the value of life in the long latency play, but my sovereign standard says recompense starts today. So I took the joint of the pause to the man in the rage. I reversed the whole flow, turned the page on the
Riley rides round his radiant alpha beta wave, microwave and distract his mind. So hard enable it forced in word and then it cave him. No way I'm cold, the corpse, my heart is hot. It's all know all falls, they know not. I song no wells, detangled knots. From the bottom, work my way up every rank, so tell the top notch. A new man, no X, that a planet, no planet X. Then the Bureau dominant, subatomic judge, not tell he was judged. Now the courtroom's up in carnage, the flashing off of real life progress, confounded incarnate. Set aside a caramelized karma, coincide a conscious mind, captivate alive, side carnea side. I raise your glass to my tostada, raise the roof from my vibrato. All I gave what heard from Mama Connell Sanders, spiced all wrong. My darn Illuminati, do it my way. Choke on his limp. Biscuit who sang Sonata, drop dead, climb. A Fred Astaire, now walk on air. Tell me who you knew. I be like proof, like viewing by line. Little tiny drummer man aside, and even seismic hands stuck with this tiny violin, just like the voice inside of them. Oh wow, can you pipe down? I'm trying to get some sleep right now. Why do you always gotta get these bright ideas every time I only myself down? Ironic hell, eclectic hell, every area etiquette. Norse of the Celtic spirit did CrossFit correct term winning, adored it, emitting endorphins, need Yeah, let me refurbish this and be first to affirm it in a physical sense. Already acknowledged in the literal sin. Well, in reflection to the analytical, I did it. But hey, I'm in that David class kicked out. I had to ask, was I lack for being the dropout? Or did the system lack a frame that respects the child? Or really does it even have a past account? If so, consider it withdrawing my conscience, cashing out. It's a cash cow, currency considered compass now. I mean compass, in fact, metaphor for compassion. Cause even the cards epic in section. Collective, we tend to be a bit possessive, regretful, amended stitches made us resentful. We need a medic without a side effect, the method addiction. Fuck it, I said it. So before I end this verse and drop the wall of aesthetic, consider this my SOS and send it first senses from Scepter and Cynic. Sing with it.
Words are only words, it's the intent that leaves a message in verbatim. The vibration ripples out before you said it. Fears are only fears if you're afraid of thinking, get it.
Look for faults, see flaws, seeking redemption. Welcome revelation, just met it. So admit to submitting previous ways they pre-med. Cause now either way you know that weight is from the person who said it. I spoke it, is it you get it, then own it. You or that, you or me, an army, house of mirrors, reflection. I wanted to figure it out so bad, how did we get here? Who said in what land was stolen and from what man, by who then? And if so, how does this end? Actually, where's the devil? The details I was diving right deep in. Then all in an instant, was deep in it about freak then. I realized without air, with the outside I can see I'm still breathing. There it is, then it crept back to the top. As did the temp, heard the bubble go pop. Walking on water's what it said. If wise don't speak, but they all taught me through words. Disturbing my peace, the words hold weight, but not near as much. Through the times up late, sitting in silence inside violent riots. Then rage, no one knows of that pain. I spoke up down, wet my name up with the flames. Right up with my shame, like doused in this gasoline. A malice, facetious mind game. It seems so familiar, like lies that I made right to myself as I would hide behind face. And still to this day, only little has changed. One thing is certain, that I am what I made. I am, I stay united, established, proclaiming in a case. Brief as the page, then expectations, but thick language. That, let it be known. But you are that the I am in that fat. In fact, I'm melted by the mixed match. Here TikToks with Kit Tat. Oh man, it's so I did and how it makes him laugh. Words are only words, it's the intent that leaves a message in the bed. And that vibration ripples out before you said it. Fears are only fears if you're afraid of thinking, get it. Look for faults, see flaws, seeking redemption. Welcome revelation, just met it. Words were only words, it's the intent that leaves a message in the bed. And that vibration ripples out before you said it. Fears are only fears if you're afraid of thinking, get it. Look for faults, see flaws, seeking redemption. Welcome revelation, just met it.
Sea blue, yes you see go to. Love swimming in the fishbowl, scuba diver, Scooby-Doo. Count sand up in the tube, wild from the darkest tomb.
And I make this car to rocket. My conscience telling me to stop it, got to walk. Keep hands off it while I'm pouring out my pocket. Burn it all the ass, Pokemon, Snorlax vibes. Lords, Brian tagging across the axis, faulty lines. All that you've drawn, good not with not for 1,000, not for 1,000,000. That bereft about disaster, but Mededic. Told that master suck my Masonic, you're still stuck on the tail of two wolves. I'm spinning 9 tails, make wool. Come with one to come with two, I got another 100. Yeah, redfish, blue rep, no crypto. Blue like blue, hot red like blood, and it runs through you. What I represent, what bothers you? Call me Dr. P, no Dr. Z. Swearer than a fox in a Crisco box, higher than a mouse in a Tentori house. Sharing no care just to be here, there, anywhere. Mr. Brown, I'm making sounds red. Modern M, I'm hot on pop, like all up on my God, call up on me. I'm the son of God, son of broad, but feeling like the one and only one, and then leave me all alone. I don't care if you're staying out with the flick of the wrist. I turn this all to Anubis, ha! Meet the prince of death. 32 under my belt, but 33 more gun lost, put on a shelf. I've been walking around, an angel fell from heaven, now been sitting on this bench, waiting for my turn to swing again. Yeah, I watch kids with good hearts, took broken pieces off the ground, made light and pitch dark, huh? You can scream, they won't listen no matter how high the pitcher can feel from an empty cup, but that's condescending. Conversations get rough, they're bouncing on me under the lamp. It ain't no picture movie, Disney scarred, wanna kneel, but I can't loan me all your money. No, I'd rather lend you time, sit here praying on a bended knee. I'd rather bend your mind, don't you kiss me no critiquing. I'm examining Q and I know spelling B. I'd rather see what lasts the test of time. Work with different papers, different
different questions to reply. You ain't seen it how I seen it, so your answers won't be right for mine. You can't copy right now. I'm sorry, motherfucker, surprise if it was me. Water, when you want to bang, you been water. Then you water to the people, ones that thirsty. For the sheep believe them away from the bite the ankles just to keep them in an angle and shepherding the herd. Have you hearing what I'm saying? Arkame, Yahweh, Goku, off to my calm stay. Yeah, whoa, by the sea, no Roshi to teach me. I roll up these sweet trees blazing. Cause damn, Christmas Eve, I'm singing this carol, burning from a burning tree, but at least it's leaves sweet. Hey, in time, never proud to stand out, but tell me what love lies. Sight dimly, how could it be blue like a frisbee? Wrote a story, history, fuck Kinsey. Gotta be kidding me, stop, so I will. Falling rain, wind, cold, oh hell, tunnel vision, I see no ceiling. So much mean for me, no limit. My
hold a mirror to the world outside. Show me what I missed, what I tried to hide. Is it clear, is it cracked, is it blurred like my mind? Do I give less or love blind? Every glance a question mark. Every breath a quiet spark. I can't give less than I owe to the world I've yet to know. Not in anger, not in fire, but in truth that lifts me a conscious step on a trembling line. Is the path I walk truly mine? Transparency feels like a fragile glass, yet I see myself in every blade of grass. I can't give less than to the world I've yet to know. Not in anger, not in fire, but in truth that lifts me honesty's a jagged edge, cuts through fear and leaves a pledge. I'll be here all of time. Give the love the world deserves. Give the love the world deserves. I can't give less than I owe to the world I've yet to know. Not in anger, not in fire, but in truth that lifts me
Hope the one in all the one only was all alone. Through the dark we saw the night, and through the weary we ride.
Collective conscious, conflicted minds. Round up, united hearts, one soul divine.
Oh, irony, strike me, chains on my grind. Slave to the tick-tock, the clock rewinds. Furnace just fire me, ash in the wind. Burnt palms grip a pen, where does it begin? The loathing's a joke, but nobody laughs. No arms to hold me, just shadows that pass. In a world where the grip ain't on hands but on verbs. Words like anchors, but they fly with the birds.
Speak this, see this, feel this truth. The one who feels only holds the proof. Emotions fade, but the moment stays. We're the one and all caught in today.
The flute whispers soft, cello weeps low. Every note's a tear in the stories we sow. Podcast might live my confessional booth. Truth spills raw, no filter for youth. Laughter is hollow, the echoes are thin. Hope's in a bottle, the cork's locked within. Hold this word spoken, one and only. In this crowd of billions, still feeling lonely.
Oh, irony strike me, but let me create. Slave to the labor, but master of fate. Today is the moment, fleeting untamed. We're the ones unforgotten, unnamed.
Okay, let me make it quite profane. Pronunciation on this mundane, it was Monday. I chose an empty field to meditate in the light of the moon. It was 3:13, 25 was sitting there, what did I see? I was in and out of awareness, it was the awareness that was me. I saw the same plane pass by 6 times in the same place. A Truman-like scene, an honest Abe, but General Lee. I fell into faith and took in a leap, belief in myself as so you should be. I forged me a face when in fragment of frames, thinking all my mistakes would have me engulfed in my flames. But I learned that fear fears me. Only one that remains, the doubt that they'll ever make me doubt me again. I've walked the trails they tragically took from trees and forests of faded faculties that were more than just myth, a place where man met his majesty. But even with paved dilapathy, still found mine telepathic, lay elemental and pathetically. Fact of my fantasy, carnage the corpse gave in flash sacrifice. My humanity made a mental entanglement with his heart for causally vibrated through spine. Verbatim analogies of a distant but often mirrored closer practicality. Observer, a waiter, provider, servant of swords, swords are a source of submergence, surgeons, insurgents, awaiting my turn, blind to the search, deaf to the words, so spoke depth into earth, tears that I left straight through the grass, I emerged around the paved path, as if to mock what I've learned. So in those days of doubt, 'cause dazed, oh Lord, with lust around, by pain, take down these words. Denounce today an amber alert, all kids shall be saved.
Yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea, but it's impossible to catch oxygen or get anywhere when they try to charge for fins. There's no fucking cost for living, you're putting price on something non-existent that you have invented. I just wanna be someone who you can reach till like it's mutual. I'm a human too, I wanna reach those who feeling human, be the light that is looming. Put the kind in humankind, but I know that's kinda newish. Time is what holds worth, so I'm riding on the waves of the currency. That's the fucking weight of the depth of the dead that you prefer to be. We gotta take time, you see what soul is, what's worth investing. So I'm in it, I'm trying to change those. Just 'cause I change clothes don't mean I ain't the same soul. I'm trying to reach deeper underneath the surface, beneath the dirt. The ones who feel like worms, the ones who feel they have no worth. See, but that's just crazy. You're a person, your heart beats every second. See, there's no receipt for that. That's a lesson and concludes my fact. As a matter of fact, we're all just bits of matter that are existing here, but never forever. And after that we don't join together, we'll forever shatter. See, we got our hands tied behind our backs, saying there's ways to believe in freedom, but freedom is not that. That's a walking contradiction. No progress, you see the continent that's corn air, can't breathe, that's pollution. All the things that you speak is leaking toxic fumes. See, that's toxic, we gotta do it, be us. Put the you and I and unite and revive them before they all die. And if we don't take time to heal every person, how the hell do you expect us to heal the earth before it's curtains? It's hard to keep a bird's eye view with broken wings. See, that's the burdens, but you gotta see when the bird ends. That's the Friday that we can never see a Saturday. Keep on climbing until it's Saint Ladder Day. The Saint Ladder Day. Got it.
Heaven is real life, been sitting in real time, spoken from heart and peace in my mind. From deep inside, pressure in dark and perceive the light. That's goodbye hopelessness. I'm sick of us playing mind games. I'm sick of you getting into my brain. It's like you're trying to control my life, trying to tell me what's wrong, tell me what's right.
Tell me I'm a bad father, even though you took away the one motivation I had to offer my daughter. Did you ever talk to her, even though I bet you wouldn't say nothing nice about me? Even though she's asking why, she can't come stay the night. And I got a line, I take the blame, I take the shame, I take it all, take the fame. Give you up, I'll give it to you, you can have this when I lose. Tell me what's the price, I'll pay it, anything just to get my daughter. Or one day you're not to have to fucking take this blame and become a patient to your doctoration, documentations. You want my help, and you want conversations, something they turn to confrontations. It's way too much to bear, you took my daughter away and I don't know why. And I do care, and you say that she wonders if I care about her every time I call you. Don't answer, am I a good dad? Am I not to take this? Am I fucking deserving of this pain? Cause I hate it, the audacity of the ones that would call me your family and then turn around my back to the ones who damaged me. What the fuck, like you don't know who I'm damning. How would you feel if it was me with a knife in my hand doing
I was the one who was with y'all. I was sad every night sitting by your side. Why are you surprised that I'm not alright? But when you're not even in my life, you don't even hit me up to say hi. I don't wanna know, I just wanna be left alone. Like I wanted to help everybody, I love y'all, I really do. When I'm starting to finally love myself, why do y'all wanna come in and ruin that? It took so much time, I love you and I forgive you, but I can no longer live with you. And I hope you live happy without me as you're living with your regrets, and you'll hear them all laughing. I'm done, I hope this isn't my last song, but if it is, I just want y'all to understand it was nothing you could've did, and it wasn't y'all, it wasn't that you weren't enough, it was me. I'm the one who's fucked up, I gotta go now because I can't seem to make y'all happy, and y'all just wanna see me drowning. So the last hello was a little sad, kinda bad, so I hope that this will be our last goodbye.
Spiritual connected, oh Jesus art he is. Mona Lisa, amount of pizza, I give the grace of God. I doubt preacher, priest, checking your hat, cafe, fate, cream brulee, now he barista. You see pride and greed, the price to pay. To pray on us, tell on bended knee. I'll give faith all for one and 10 toes, plant my feet. Beat a post, southern pole, nose and no note, my polar air personality. You see how I do that, I chop it up. Not enough what you said, but you still have said too much food for thought. Toxic brunch, great debate, do we disrupt? Horsham Ephraim, hello him, hush, sure is Judas a Jewish, prudence, jurisprudence, I germ X fluid, tell it flow fluent. These waterworks are incongruent. The agent shame ancients in the way in our movement. And the water memory, Mr. Emoto taught us, so walking on wine crucified from his blood carries the weight of those crosses. And even when I'm angry and I leave her ignored, she still leans and leading me to bleed my feelings into her in the heart of the mother earth of who art he who but cracks. Let the light shine from dark. So tell me again about the chicken and egg. The first was a word before dark times, and play enlighten us both with the words that right made. So in a sense you see the census of an innocence apparent. The light from her son transcends all transparents. For sake of loose bearings, embrace what is a tepid. For sake of the collective mistake, the redirection. But see you, great selection is chosen if choosing to do better, even if better than the present looks darker from its perspective. You're a prospect and an architect, you thrive in pressure. I cling to a pearl, a diamond type of endeavor. The depth of your emotion in your ocean, explore it forever. The same that we don't know about space starts from inspiration of the inner.
It builds a sense of community and mutual support, and it helps people develop emotional resilience as they navigate challenges together.
So wrapping up this deep dive, we've explored how symbols are these powerful tools for communication. They're deeply embedded in our cultures, and they're used in so many different art forms, from street art to collaborative murals. They allow for personal expression, they can spark social change, and they can even be used for healing.
It's amazing how much ground we've covered thanks to the insightful sources you shared.
We've seen how impactful symbols can be, whether it's an individual poet finding their voice, a community coming together to create a mural, or someone using art therapy to heal. These examples show how deeply ingrained the need for shared expression is in all of us.
It all points to that fundamental human desire to create meaning, connect with each other, and make sense of the world around us through this powerful language of symbols.
As you're listening to this, think about the symbols in your own life. What are they saying to you and to others? What personal meaning do they hold for you?
And that leads us to our final thought. How can we become more aware of the symbols we use and see every day?